get it all done. Let us eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgway. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get it all done. Let's get pumped up to get our housework done. Dinner in the crock pot, or at least thawing, or marinated. Get you ahead of the game today. It is Friday Eve. I am ready for the weekend. I have to make sure all the laundry is ready to go downstairs. I need to get swept up, the dinner table cleaned off, the bathroom cleaned up, and the kitchen cleaned up. It is a busy Thursday. If you are new here, we do a lot of cleaning, cooking, Dollar Tree hauls, grocery hauls, and Dollar Tree dinner videos at my station. And we like to have a lot of fun and keep it real and honest. If you are new here, my subscribe guy just popped up. He is asking everyone to go ahead and like this video, so smash that like button. If you're new, click on that subscribe word down below. Or if you're just a regular viewer, haven't subscribed yet but like my videos, maybe this will be the one for you. Don't forget to tap on that bell. Let's get cleaning. Doing the walkthrough, the coffee station and the stove is all over the place. Needs to be picked up and taken care of. The sauce will go into the crock pot in a little bit with homemade meatballs. I'm going to take care of the countertop, put away the large bulky dishes, and wash what's left in the sink. The towel will go to the laundry basket once I'm done washing up dishes, and we're going to sweep floors. I sweep my floors every single day. I have a bin to put away, and we're going to wipe down the table. Finish sweeping up in the dining area. The TV room, the coffee table looks decent. And I got to plug in some devices and pick up in the back bedroom. Looks like most of the laundry is in the laundry basket ready to go down. And then we're going to take care of the bathroom in the back there. Let's tuck the drawer in. I'll have to do a sweep in here. Put the chips away. Get these put away. Take care of the empty water bottles in here. Excuse the rattle of the bag. Put them there for now. It looks like my kid's phone is still plugged in, so let's get the laptop plugged in and off the bed. I'm going to get the broom, and then we're going to do a full sweep in the bedroom, which is a relatively small room, as well as the TV area. Let's get swept up. We're doing a room reset this weekend. Everything's going to come out of the room, and I'm going to clean up the walls and the baseboards and get rid of excess clutter. I've been washing bed blankets the past couple of days, and once the landlord's done doing work in here, I'll bring the blankets back up. Plus, it's been too hot for blankets. It is sweeping in here, back into the dining area, TV area. It's like a great room. It's split up into two areas. here on the countertop and the stovetop before I finish putting anything else away. And then I'll tackle the sink dishes. There's not that many in there, they're just big. We swapped around our menu this past week. Normally we would have had pork chops on Tuesday, but we had them yesterday, which is normally our Italian night. So tonight we are going to be doing the ziti with meatballs. I'm going to be making sauce in my crock pot, and I'll show you how I throw that together. It's an easy canned puree sauce that my grandmother made and my mom made when we didn't have fresh tomatoes available, as you see here. I can feel sugar over here. Get that wiped up. My husband already put the cord away on the back of the Mr. Coffee. I keep a pot of water on my stove because the air is very dry here. I'm going to wipe the microwave. And then we cleaned the stove up last night. Brownies spilled, and my husband did an excellent job. Let's drain the sink, and then we're going to wipe it out. If you didn't do one of your drain yesterday, you can go ahead and do that today. I did mine yesterday. I only do it a couple times a week. I do the dish train 2 to 3 times a month itself to keep that from getting all gross. One thing I'm really bad at is washing the top of my washer and dryer downstairs, and I never think about it. We try to do that a couple of times a year. Just give it a good wipe down. Sink is nice and clean. Let's get the sauce together. Let's go ahead and make the meatballs. Real easy. I have about a pound of ground beef here. Slice of bread that I'm going to just break up. Black pepper, 3 teaspoons. Garlic. 2 teaspoons. Don't want too much garlic in the meatballs because you're going to be putting garlic in your sauce. A couple of eggs to hold them together. And to make this very easy, I'll be adding in onion soup mix to the meatballs as well as the sauce. And you're going to mix it. My hands are clean. going to mix it well until all the egg and bread is mixed into the ground beef. I'm going to put these into the crock pot raw, and they'll cook in the sauce all day until it's time to boil the noodles for the ziti. Or rigatoni, whichever we decide to have later. Take your lid off your crock pot. Be careful, that's going to be hot. And you're going to roll them up to about that thick. All of the meatballs are made. I made about a dozen, maybe a baker's dozen. I'm going to open each can. This is Prego, and it's the meat flavored sauce. It is 1 pound. You can pick these up at Walmart or the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to add in a can of crushed tomatoes, which is also 1 pound. These I get at Aldi, or you can pick them up at Walmart. I grabbed some bell peppers from the freezer. Those are the ShopRite brand. Then you're going to add in an 8-ounce can of sauce, as well as 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste to make your sauce extra thick. We like our sauce to sit on our pasta, not run around it like a moat. Give my hands a quick rinse. Let's get that paste in there. Real easy weeknight dinner that is homemade. Just let your crock pot do all the cooking. That's what it's there for. Get the tomato paste out as best as you can. And I will clean up the mess before I do a final walkthrough. Garbage will go out later tonight after dinner. Because it's just about full. Make sure you stir the paste in. Go ahead and dump in the rest of the bell peppers. Or if you're just opening up your bell peppers, half a bag. Or an entire fresh bell pepper, 1 to 2, depending on how many you would like in there. You can also use a fresh onion. I would use a small onion minced. 2 teaspoons of garlic, since we put some into the meatballs. And 2 teaspoons of fresh black pepper. Here's what the sauce looks like with the meatballs in it. I will put everything you need to know how to make it in my description box down below. Let's get the sink and the toilet cleaned up before my husband gets in the shower. And I'll take my shower immediately after. My washcloth waiting. Yesterday I did the shower head and the walls. Because it's so old, in this old house, rusty, it's embarrassing. But when you rent, what can you do? Grab my scrubby brush. Ever since I was sick for 4 weeks, I've been cleaning almost every day in here instead of just doing a wipe down opposite day. Probably overkill, but I like to keep things germ free as best as I can. Old rusty toilet. Let's get my washcloth and wipe down the excess. Always clean your back rim. Do not ignore it. Because people are just going to think your toilet's not clean if you leave it dirty. That'll go down to the laundry. I'm going to leave it there because it's wet. Let's get the table wiped down. I'm going to put away my bin here. Crazy camera angles because I had to do it with one hand. I'll be hanging up my scarecrow once it stops raining with the command hook. Soapy sponge to clean the dinner table. Or disinfectant wipes, whatever you have on hand. I just did the rims of the chairs yesterday, so we're not going to skip that. Let's wipe down the coffee table. Excuse the fan in the background. We're going to put the rug back. We got it all done. The back bedroom is picked up. I shook the rug out and swept in here and put it back. Washed the coffee table with soapy water, as well as the dinner table. Got it all swept up. Laundries are all ready to go downstairs. We scrubbed the bathroom together. Kitchen's swept up. Cans are all rinsed out and ready to go downstairs. The sink is all cleaned out. Countertop is cleaned up. And dinner's ready in the crock pot. It'll be done around 2-3 o'clock. And the coffee station is picked up and wiped down. We got it all done. We got dinner in the crock pot. And it got cleaned up. Laundry's ready to go downstairs. I'll take care of the trash after dinner tonight. The stovetop is wiped up, as well as the coffee station. Everything is put away except for the fresh dishes, and the cans will go downstairs to the recycle bin when my husband brings the laundry down. He's a huge help. He does a lot of the housework with me and helps me out quite a bit. We got dinner in the crock pot. The meatballs will be done by 1-2 o'clock, and I'll switch it to warm so it stays warm. If I wanted to, I could cook the pasta into the crock pot, but that never comes out to the bite that I like it, so I do mine on the stovetop. If you are new here, thank you for dropping by and clicking on my link. Thank you to everyone who supports me each and every day. My subscribe guy popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and like this video, so smash that like button. Click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget to comment and comment often. Always thank you for watching me all the way to the end. In my description box will be the rules for the 2 contests going on for the Dollar Tree. One for new subscribers, one for all commenters.